why you are such an essential part of it. This year, a young couple living in Arlington was delighted when they became pregnant with their first child. They were doing everything right. They were both working, and she had a part-time job in addition to her full-time job in order to help them pay off their school debt and begin building some savings. Recently, she'd even been recruited to a better full-time job that would help them achieve their goals even more quickly. And then there were complications. She ended up on bed rest for weeks, turned into months, and because she hadn't been at her new job long enough to qualify for protections while she was in the hospital, she was laid off and lost her primary income while their medical bills continued to mount. And just like that, this couple who had played by the rules and was working hard and being responsible got trapped in the downward spiral that's ensnared so many of our neighbors and can be so hard to get out of. Our church wanted to get involved in helping our city because budget cuts and the tight economy made this story all too common, and most people had no idea where to turn. But what makes this couple unique is that she is the part-time social worker that the town of Arlington hired after this concert last year raised money for the town of Arlington to help our neighbors in crisis. She never imagined back then that she'd face a crisis of her own, very much like the ones that she helps other people through. So Jocelyn is not just someone who can use her skills, her resources, and her training to help those in need. Now, more than ever, she's someone who understands very personally how it feels when the floor falls out beneath you and your situation changes suddenly in ways that you could never have imagined just beforehand. She doesn't just offer solutions. She offers sympathy because she truly knows how it feels. And that reflects the Christmas story itself. God could always help. He could always offer solutions and salvation. But when we suffer, sometimes we wonder if God could really know how it feels to endure injustice, to be misunderstood, to lose everything you have, or to lose someone that you love. Christmas, we celebrate the time when God became a man, not a Superman, but a baby, born in suspect circumstances, to impoverished parents in an oppressed nation. Jesus had to learn how to walk and talk and do math and make friends, and he fell down and got bruises and bloody noses and broken hearts. And the flu. As an adult, he lost those he loved, and he loved those who didn't love him back. He suffered mistreatment and insults. He was betrayed and abandoned by his friends, and he was falsely accused and beaten by his enemies. Do you know how any of that feels? Of course you do. We all know how that feels at some times. And Christmas assures us that whatever loss or injustice you experience, God understands. He knows personally how it feels because Jesus endured all of that. So he has more than just solutions for us. He has compassion for us. That is the story of Christmas. With that same spirit of compassion, tonight, together, we are helping our neighbors in need. Maybe it's the family living next door, or the kid who bags your groceries, the woman you wait at the bus stop with, or somebody you sat next to at a Christmas concert. 100% of the profits from these shows will be given to the Youth Counseling Center run by the town of Arlington, and much of it will pay for a social worker to serve Arlingtonians in crisis for an entire year and connect them to the resources they need. And I'm thankful that in the spirit of Christmas, she can be trusted because she's more than competent. She's compassionate because she's experienced it herself. You'll probably buy many other nice gifts for people this Christmas, but by coming tonight, you have bought the gift of hope for some of our neighbors who need it most. And that is something worth rejoicing about.